So I want to go and get my PVC from Enugu North Central Office. But I said let me make this video because there's just something that I've been thinking of that is kind of making more sense to me now. Audio Jungle. You know when people like, because I watch a lot of interviews, I like watching interviews of successful people. I like just hearing them talk. I just just trying to figure out the way they think, because I mean it's very important. They say look at the people that you aspire to be like. So yeah, I like watching their interviews and just trying to understand the way their mind works and just pick a few things from that. And there's always something that people say, even if it's not like the so-called successful people like celebrities and politicians and successful entrepreneurs, like just even regular people, that because everybody now has some level of authority. Do you get? Once they turn on their camera, they are now a professional and authority on whatever they're talking about. So yeah, there's something that I have noticed though with everything that I've watched. When people are talking about like how they got from where they were to where they are now, they're always like, and then I found this method, or I heard something, or I read this book, or I listened to this person, and for some reason that changed my life from that day onwards. As of 2016, 2017, I was deep into personal development. Like I carried it on my head. You know what they call aju, brew personal development on my head. So when I will pick up some things, some ideas in my mind, I'm like, my life is changed. I mean, this is how it works. I've heard a lot of talk about it. Once you get this piece, your life will be changed forever. And they'll tell you, and my life changed, and then things turned out differently for me. And then I was just waiting. Okay, I've heard it. I believe my life has changed. Now I'm waiting for the results, and it's be like crickets. Nothing will be happening. Like my life won't be that different. Like my conditions, my situation, I'm still in the same place. Do you get? And that really disturbed me, because every time I was just asking myself, what am I doing wrong? Like, is it that I don't understand, or is it that I'm not applying it well, or is it that, like, what is the missing piece for me? And it sets me on this path of looking for that one thing that would change my life. And oh my God, that is a rabbit hole, because I went down that rabbit hole. I kept on searching and searching and searching and searching, and it wasn't as if I wasn't finding anything. But my issue was that because of the people I heard talk about, oh my God, I found this and it changed my life, and none of them will even tell you how their life changed. Maybe they'll just tell you, I started earning more money, I started making more contacts, I met the love of my life. Like, that's what they tell you, as if it happens like in 2 seconds or in 2 minutes. Like, nobody actually gives you the details of how their life changed. And in my own head, I'm assuming the highest maybe 1 month. Do you understand? Okay, let's say 6 months, or maybe at highest 1 year. Do you understand? I mean, for you to receive something profound that changed your life, it must have. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that Otu Aberezi, when it came to me, because it was a rabbit hole that I at a point, like, it drove me crazy. I was like, what is it like? What is it now meant to be like? At what point is my life meant to change? At what point am I meant to see the results of this thing, this new knowledge that I've acquired? Because although for acquiring knowledge, I know that a lot of people have knowledge. Oh, do you understand? Knowledge that those successful people that things are going well for probably have. They have it too, but for some reason, like, it's not the same result they are getting. So the reason why I've just been contemplating it, because recently I've started noticing that a lot of things that I have picked up from here and there, like a lot of ideas, I'm not the kind of person to pick up a routine, like any physical do this, like 2 steps: drink warm water this morning, drink cold water in the afternoon, drink hot water at night. I'm not the kind of person that follow those kind of routines. The kind of things that I'm more receptive to are ideas. So recently I've started noticing that a lot of ideas that I picked up from here and there, they have sort of taken flesh within me, and I see myself coming to conclusions based on those ideas. Do you understand? Before, of course, I had those ideas, and yeah, maybe I probably thought, oh, once you know this thing, that is when door opens. But now I'm getting it that those ideas sort of have to take flesh within you, like they have to become a part of you. It has to become like an extension of you, so that when you're acting from that understanding, not just of a knowledge that you picked up. Like anybody can acquire knowledge, and that's probably why they're not saying that knowledge is not power, but applied knowledge is power. But even that statement itself is not, I've even seen it not to be totally correct, because it's not even by applying the knowledge, it's by allowing the knowledge to become you. Do you understand? By taking it in, by it becoming an extension of you, by understanding that knowledge, because you cannot be what you don't understand. Do you understand? Someone could tell you you have to be disciplined. Of course, everybody knows that discipline goes a long way. Do you understand? But if you don't understand what it means to be disciplined, just knowing that you have to be disciplined will not get you anywhere. Do you understand? You might know that, okay, yeah, discipline is the secret to success. But my dear, it's not even by applying, okay, now I'm going to apply discipline to this thing I'm doing. But it just has to come from a place of understanding, because when you truly understand something, every other faculties within you cooperates, and you see yourself like going through these inspired actions. Do you understand? And you just see yourself being disciplined without necessarily setting to-do lists for yourself on how to be disciplined. So yeah, that's what I was kind of like thinking through. And just, I think the reason why I'm saying all these things is because like there's just a lot of deception out there. Not intentional deception, but like, you know, when you're looking to someone to, like, especially people that are not close to you, like aspiring to all these people we see on TV and online, just trying to get their point of view. I'm just advising myself, or like, you really don't know their story. You really cannot relate to their story, because they are not giving you a full version of their story. All they're giving you is a summary, and a summary is really all they can give you, because even them on their own, there are a lot of things that they have edited out in their mind about their experience, and they have just picked out the lesson, and the lesson can be summarized in a sentence or highest a paragraph. So looking to those people, and yeah, I've actually stopped watching interviews to pick up people's mind and all those things, because like I said, it took me to a rabbit hole. And yeah, it's just, yeah, I just hope I'm not in that situation where I confuse people and just give them one liners that will make them feel like their life is meant to turn around within 1 month or 1 year. And I think I'm going to continue this video some other time, because yeah, I'm kind of in a hurry, and I'm just cutting everything I have to say short. Until next time, stay wilding and thriving.